Know some young niggas like to game. Know some young niggas like to game. She give me a head, I call her mother brain. Girl, I'm going in at 60 frames. I don't even know why you game. If you ain't out this dick collecting rings. Don't disrespect me cause of game. Street bread, bitch, I got a war frame. Yeah! Box on dark souls, I ain't gotta tell you that I'm on it right now.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Luvseatshawty coming at y'all with another video today, man. Y'all niggas probably thought I quit YouTube, huh? Nah, man, ain't nothing like that, though. I told you I'm a rager. I get pissed when it comes to video games, bro. It's been like that since I was a jit, bro. I'm not gonna change, my nigga. I'm sorry, I can't. It's just me. I've accepted it, bro. Like, when I say I'm a known rager, like, I'm talking about my real life friends will sit there and crack up at how I be raging. I be playing Tekken with my niggas, and I be like, now how the fuck you landed that? Like, you know, like, that's just me. That's who I am, bro. But anyway, man, I want y'all boys to pay attention to these gameplays that I got going. They're old, but the reason I want y'all to pay attention to them because they go hand in hand with what I'm about to talk about, bro. Because I've been looking at a lot of shit today, bro. Today been a chill day for me at work, and I was on YouTube and on Twitter just catching up on shit, bro, and just really examining everything that's going on since I'm not touching the game until the game is fixed. But I see that, like, the majority of the 2K community has like a big beef with sharpshooters. Like, y'all hate us. Like, niggas really hate sharpshooters. Y'all we're apparently the trolls of the 2K community. I mean, and I can understand, bro. It is a little overpowered. You know, that we can shoot from anywhere and shoot deadeye shots, which I ain't never been able to shoot no deadeye shots. 2K apparently knows that I'm a real nigga, and they like to challenge me, so they make me abide by logical rules. So whenever a nigga in my face, I ain't hitting that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That shit just don't fly. I'm not cut from the same cloth, obviously, bro. But the reason I say pay attention to this gameplay, bro, because with the beef that y'all have with sharpshooters, like, I'm not your typical sharpshooter. I'm not a wiggler. I'm not a left right nigga. I'm not a screen nigga. Like, I'm not saying that I don't take screens and I don't occasionally left right, but I actually like the dribble. I know how to dribble. I know how to create my own shots. I know how to take a screen if I need that shit. I know how to play off ball and use off ball screens, but for the most part, I don't need that shit. The only reason that I even use screens a lot of times is because my player is heavy. He's 220 pounds compared to niggas who are 180. It's kind of hard for me to get around niggas unless I completely sauce them up. And I only have a 74 ball control. I got one more upgrade. I'll have a 75, and then niggas gonna start really having problems guarding me when I got the ball. Like, I'm like legit about to start ISOing niggas when I get that last upgrade on my dribbling. But I've diagnosed the problem, bro. A lot of y'all niggas who be complaining about sharpshooters and shit, or like y'all slashers who be talking about, oh, shooting's hard, and y'all playmakers who be talking about shooting's hard. All you niggas who don't have sharpshooter in your archetype, who be complaining about shooting, y'all just stuck in 2K16, bro. Like, y'all just don't realize that archetypes are here and they're here to stay. Like, y'all niggas are weird, bro. Y'all niggas are weird. Like, nobody put a gun to your head and made you make a playmaker. Nobody put a gun to your head and made you make a slasher. Like, this year you had so many options. Too many options. There's so many combinations of archetypes this year, it ain't even funny. And all you niggas who complaining about shooting and shit, talking about shooting too hard, 90% of you niggas do not have sharpshooter in your archetype. So what you complaining for? You made a fucking decision, bro. Like, for real, you made a conscious decision that you did not want to shoot. Y'all niggas made slashers. Y'all decided y'all wanted to dunk. And then y'all want to go on Twitter talking about, we can't shoot. Your garbage ass up, dog. For real. Like, y'all niggas are annoying. Because it be y'all that ruin the game for people, dog. Like, for real. All you niggas who be sitting there talking about change the shooting, fix the shooting and shit. Y'all niggas don't even have sharpshooters, bro. If you want to shoot, make a sharpshooter. Now, speaking of 2K16, I can closely relate that to this video, bro, because I remember, like, 2K16 was actually fun. Like, that was a good ass game. Now that I've played 2K17 and I done played this shit and I done suffered through 2 garbage games, I realized 2K16 was actually that fire. I played 2K16 a month before 2K18 came out, and it was the most fun I ever had. Well, I ain't gonna say the most fun I ever had, but it was the most fun I had in a while playing a 2K title. You know what I'm saying? That was fun, bro. Me and Geodude went on that bitch and actually played with randoms and still did work. Like there's a skill gap in that game, bro. Like, for real. I remember when I first got on 2K16, I wasn't that good, bro. Like, I came in the game late, bro. I got my shit February of 2016. Y'all niggas had already had the game in September and was, you know, had the cheesy dribble moves and the speed boosting and all that. As a matter of fact, right when I started YouTube, that's when they patched speed boosting. So I never even got the speed boost. So it didn't bother me when they patched it because I couldn't speed boost no way. But I remember one key thing about 2K16, attributes matter. And like I said, it's y'all boys are stuck in 2K16 because in 2K16 you had to just guard niggas. Like, you never knew where to guard them or how to guard them because everybody could do everything. So just as well as a nigga can shoot from half court, he can dunk on your head and baptize your ass at any given time. So you just didn't know how to guard niggas. You just had to clamp up for real. Like, you really had to play defense in that game. And y'all missed that. I understand y'all missing that, but y'all just don't realize how much attributes actually mattered in that game. I don't know if anybody ever realized that shit because everybody made basically the same exact 6'7" point guard build. A lot of niggas don't realize that when you're upgrading your shot, if you don't have, if your 3-point rating doesn't reach a certain threshold, you're not allowed to hit green lights, even with perfect releases. I know that personally because I built my player trash as fuck, just like how you niggas did. Like, that's why I feel for y'all boys, because I was always wondering why I couldn't shoot back then, or why my shooting wasn't consistent. Is because of how I built them. Like I said, I came into the community late as hell, and I had just seen a couple of YouTube videos, so I didn't know that when you build your player, you did not have to touch inside scoring. I just wanted a balanced player. I didn't want a nigga with no weaknesses, so I put my inside scoring up, and by the time I maxed my player out, all the attributes were balanced, and none of them were all the way maxed out. Like, you could tell I built my player trash because when I maxed him out with all of his upgrades, he ended up being a 93 overall. Now, he's a solid player. I used to get buckets with him, but like, I couldn't carry a team with him. Like, I wasn't dropping no high point games with that nigga, like, at all. Cause like, he could shoot real good one game, but then the next game he'd be broke as fuck, and then broke as fuck the next, and then he'll just go on a straight cold streak of shooting. But when it came to driving to that rack though, boy, I was that nigga, boy. Relentless finisher, God, my nigga. I was nice with the layups on that shit, bro. Every now and then I catch a body, but I was a layup nigga, bro. I used to really play with that nigga like a point guard for real. But I honestly feel like 2K18 would be fixed if they go back to the logic of that game as far as shooting goes. Because everybody's complaining about shooting. And like I said, I have my own complaints about shooting, but with what I'm asking for and what you guys are asking for, there has to be a middle ground. And I got the solution for it right here. Like, especially since y'all niggas hate sharpshooters so damn much. Because see, I'm an elite shooter, bro. Like I said, I spend hours trying to figure out my jump shots. I don't shoot bad releases. Every now and then I shoot bad releases, but for the most part, all of my releases are good. Most of them are perfect, but I'll just say the majority of my releases are good. I rarely shoot bad releases, so that's why it pisses me off, because it's like, okay, I remember playing 2K17. If I shoot a perfect release, it was green, which it should be. Especially if I got a 96 open shot, or I had a 94 open shot last year. So if I'm wide open and I'm shooting a perfect release, nigga, that shit better be green. Fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem that I have with it this year. I have a problem with the fact that you can shoot a perfect release with a high 3-point rating and not get a green light. That is a problem. Like, and I'm just saying, with a high 3-point rating. I'm not talking about you slashers who got a 70 and below 3-point rating. Y'all should not be hitting threes. Not like that. Like, every now and then you should be able to throw a little something up and hit it, like in the clutch or something like that if you need to. But like, consistent shooting, like, no. And you should not be hitting green lights. You didn't do it on 2K16. You just didn't know, because everybody had their 3-point ratings up, so they didn't know that it was like that. But it definitely was like that. If you had like a 70 3-point shot, you wasn't hitting no greens. If you had the higher 73-point shot, you could get a green from the corner, but not from the top. You had to be like a 90 plus to actually get greens all over the court. And I feel like that's the way it should be now. That would fix the game. Like, okay, now you slashers would be mad as fuck about it. You shot creators would be mad as fuck about it. I know, because then that would definitely make sure y'all niggas wouldn't shoot threes. But look, I got y'all, bro. Because see, look, like I said, I'm an elite shooter, bro. I don't shoot bad releases. I do not shoot bad releases, my nigga. Most of my releases are perfect, bro. So I'm very confident in my shot. I'm confident enough in my shot to propose this idea. And other sharpshooters in the community, bro, let me know if you rocking with me on this, bro. Let me know if you feel this way. Like, I need my comment section to go off. Somebody has to say something, bro. I don't get a lot of comments, but like, I need some comments on this very point right here. I think the shooting should be back to 2K16. If your 3-point rating is between, if your 3-point shooting is in the 70s, no green lights. If it's in the high 70s, green lights from the corner every now and then. If it's in the 80s, more green lights, of course. If you're in the 90s, if your 3-point rating is in the 90s, like, I'm so confident in my shot, I will say this. If it's not a perfect release, make it be an automatic brick. If my 3-point rating is in the 90s, make it an automatic brick if I don't shoot a perfect release. But only do that if you agree to make it to where if it's a perfect release, it is always green. If you could do that, and I know you can, Mike. Okay, I know you can. You patch everything else that you want to patch. Do this, bro. If it is a perfect release on a 90 or better shot, make it green. Make it green. If there's any fucking bar left and it's not a perfect release, automatic brick. How many sharpshooters would rock with that? How many sharpshooters are that confident in their shot that they'll rock with that? I am. I don't give a fuck, my nigga. Like, I'm that nigga. I'm a shooter, bro. I shoot perfect releases the majority of the time. All the times that I miss my shots, bro, the majority of the time is because they just didn't give me the green. If they give me the green, I will splash. I will splash, bro. Simple. Simple, dog. Like, y'all niggas do all this complaining about sharpshooters, but y'all don't even realize, nigga, Wang has spared you niggas to death this year. Sharpshooters could be splashing so much more, especially me. Bro, if I got a green light for every perfect release I had, bro, I would definitely be shooting about 70% from the field, my nigga. Maybe better. I don't know. I'm not fixing to go in and crunch those numbers. But the point is, I'm a certified shooter, dog. I'm that confident in my shot that I will take those rules to to where if it's not a green light, it doesn't go in. But give me green lights on every perfect release. And I mean every perfect release. Come on, Mike, let's do it, bro. I challenge you. You ain't even got to leave it that way. Just in the next patch, make it that way for the next patch. For the next patch, make it that way. I dare you. I dare you. And then we can really separate the boys from the men and see who the real shooters is in the community. Because I ain't gonna lie, it is a lot of you sharpshooters out here who garbage as fuck and just get on my nerves, bro. Like, y'all niggas be pump faking, y'all be flexing, my nigga. Like, y'all be out here shooting bad releases, wiggling and wobbling and using screens while you do your left-right cheese. And then when you finally get your little garbage ass open, you're shooting a horrible release. But they let you knock it down because it's a 99. And don't even get me started on you niggas who be hitting heavily contested shots. Oh my god. See, it's like I said earlier, bro. I'm a real shooter. We ain't cut from the same cloth, my nigga. When I shoot a heavily contested shot, that's an automatic brick, no matter how perfect I released it. Because I'm a real ass nigga, dog. They know not to let me do that. They know that if I was able to hit heavily contested shots, I would be overpowered and they would have to patch me alone. I'm just saying. A lot of you sharpshooters are garbage. A lot of y'all are cancer. I ain't like y'all niggas. I know how to use the right stick. I can dribble. And like I said, I have a 74 dribbling right now. I don't even have my elite moves yet. I got one more unlock and then I'll have elite moves. So I'm dribbling like y'all. I have the same dribble moves as y'all and I still sauce niggas the fuck up. I still can ISO niggas. I don't need the left right. I swear to God, bro, if Mike Wang was to take my challenge and patch this game to where y'all niggas would actually have to have skill, bro, a big fucking percentage of you niggas would be exposed. Okay? But that's neither here nor there. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we know that this is too challenging. This is not gonna happen. Mike Wang ain't that savage. As savage as he is not savage enough to put a real challenge out and see who the real shooters are. Because you know why? Too many of you casual players would be pissed. Too many of you casual players would be pissed. There would be a skill gap introduced into the game. And when the skill gap is introduced into the game, guess what? Garbage niggas not gonna want to play this shit no more. The 2K community will decrease. And that's not what Mike Wang wants. He wants 2K to stay on top. And I don't blame him one bit for it, bro. Smart move. Smart move pandering to the garbage niggas. Smart move pandering to the new guys. Because they can't possibly just practice, learn from their mistakes, and get better at the game like how I did when I was getting my ass stomped in 2K16. Y'all don't hit me. I'm out this bitch, bro. Subscribe to the channel if you new, man. Hit that like button if you're rocking with me, man. If I made any sense in this video, bro, leave a comment. Sharpshooters, where you at? I want to hear what you got to think. What you got to think? What the fuck? I want to hear what you got to say, bro. Are you that confident in your shot that you will sacrifice bad releases for straight perfects? Can you hit straight greens if they gave you a green for every perfect release? I'm very curious. And I'm also out this bitch, bro. Peace out!